everyone and welcome to 2019. That sounds pretty crazy, but yeah, I hope you had a lovely break and I am back with you with another video of bits that I picked up in the sales. I didn't go on Boxing Day, I was actually working on Boxing Day, but we went 2 days after Boxing Day, so I'd already seen that there weren't that much stuff in the sales personally for me, but I had got some Christmas money that I did want to spend, so I thought I would share with you the bits and pieces that I picked up. So without further ado, let's get into it. So here we have my bags. So I have 3 bags here. I did go into a couple of other stores too, but I didn't pick up the carriers. And the first place that I did venture into, and this was part of their Boxing Day sale, was Lush. Now I ran out of Lush products quite a few weeks back. I can't speak. This is going well. And I noticed that they'd put a tweet out saying they weren't going to do a Boxing Day sale online, but if any stores did have Christmassy bits left over, then they would be putting them in like a 50% off sale. So after working, I had a couple of hours left of the shops being open, so I thought I'd quickly pop into my local Lush store and just have a nosy at the bits that they'd got up, because I did really miss having my Lush baths. So I did pick up 3 products. They really didn't have a lot left in. I don't really know what each one is because they didn't really come on a sticker, and I'm not a pro at what all their products are, so we're just gonna give this a go. So the first product that I did pick up was from like their Halloween-y section, and I got this glittery pumpkin. This is a bubble bar. I do know that because I have purchased this earlier on in the year, so they had quite a few of these left in, so I got one of these. My hand's going to be covered in glitter now, yes. So I got one of these. They didn't give me a receipt too, so I can't really say how much each thing came to, but for 3 products it came to like £9 something, which was pretty good for me. And then the next thing that I got up was this. So it's like one of them weird spinner things. It reminds me a little bit of, it just needs a wand on there. And it's one of them spinny things that you got from the seaside when you were little. But it's just this one. It says it is a bubble bar, so you just got to put it under the running water and it will create those bubbles. It does smell quite lavendery, and it's like a snowflake, and it's got a bit of blue glitter on there. So I did pick this up because I'm only really a fan of the bubble bars rather than the bath bombs. I will have a few bath bombs, but I like my baths to have a lot of bubbles in. And then the final one that I got was something that I've never seen before, so I was really intrigued on it, and I loved how big this product was as well. It makes me very happy. And I picked up this. So it is technically classed as a present, I think, but it reminds me of one of them cakes, you know what I mean, the Battenberg cakes. It reminds me of one of them. So it's got the gold glittery detailing around the side, and then it is like a creamy and yellowy on the middle. This smells very sweet, more on like when you walk into a sweet shop and you can smell like the fudge and that. It smells like that. So yeah, this is a bubble bar. It feels quite like there's quite a bit of oil like texture in there. So yeah, I'm really intrigued to see what this is like. And this is a bubble bar again, so I can get quite a few uses out of this. So those are the 3 products that I picked up in my local Lush. I hope you managed to get your hands on a few bits too, because I'm always a fan of their Boxing Day sales. They had an amazing one last year. I think I picked up about 5 or 6 different products in there. They were fab, but at least they're not taking you for a ride, and it's great to see that each store didn't have a ridiculous amount of products left, because there's nothing worse than waste. Okay, where am I going to go to next? Let's go with sticking with beauty products, shall we? And I made a purchase at NARS. So I love the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I use it in Light 2, which is the Mont Blanc. I got this foundation for my birthday in April, and I'm on my last legs of the foundation now because I don't use it every single day. I do like to mix and match my foundations. So I'm almost at the end of my bottle, so I just picked another one up. I believe this is about £32, and I got this in my local John Lewis. So yeah, I just picked it up. I actually picked it up today before I filmed this video. Except for the Lush products, I picked everything up today before I filmed this video. So yeah, I got this foundation. I absolutely love it. I love a matte foundation which is heavy coverage. So yeah, I really like this one. I only really like using this one with a wet beauty blender. I did try to apply it with a stippling brush in the past and I wasn't a fan of it. The application didn't go on very well, but with a wet beauty blender this goes on very well with that. And then I took a little trip into Catholicism. I love this store. We have got a cupboard full of mugs which are just purely Catholicism. It comes very annoying when it comes to washing them because even though it says you can put them in the dishwasher, me and Martin never like to put them in the dishwasher. So it always means we can put everything else in there and then we still have to wash them by hand, which is fine. But that's just us because we're just weird like that. But because I've got a cupboard full of mugs, I thought I don't really need another one, and I've got a few tea towels and we've got oven gloves from there. We've got a pair that I haven't used yet from there that I think I got last Christmas. But I did get a voucher for Catholicism, so I wanted to see what else was in there. Last year I got a pink leather bag and there was a very similar one. It was a little bit smaller and it was more of a raspberry pink. But I decided against that because I've got enough bags and it was far too similar to the one last year. So instead I purchased some pyjamas. Last year I actually wanted to get a pair, but they were quite expensive. However, this year they're fairly cheap. They were £35, which technically is a lot for pyjamas. I will hold my hands up and say that on a regular day I wouldn't just go in there and buy myself some, but because I had the voucher it meant that I only had to put a little bit of money towards them. They were originally £55, which is extortionate, but anyway, I got these pink ones with little llamas on, with earmuffs, scarves and a hat. Don't know that, can you see that print okay? Yeah, so I got these. So it is the buttoned down shirt, long sleeves, and it's got a cute little white piping around the edge of the sleeve there, and then the bottoms are just a drawstring style, so they are super long, and then they've got a little pocket on the back, and it is a really cute I want to say like a baby pink colour. So I picked these ones up in the sale. They had a nice blue set which were a ski one, which was I believe from their Christmas range this year, but Martin said out of the two he thought these were better for me. So these are the PJs that I managed to get my hands on, so I'm very excited. I'm currently still in my Christmassy PJs. Not the most recent ones that we got, but the ones that we got last year, and I've got a t-shirt that says Team Rudolph, and I'm trying to get as much wear out of them before I have to put all my Christmassy bits away. So no, we're technically in the new year. My Christmas tree is the background, but I'm making the most of it because I've only really filmed one other video in there, and that is what I got for Christmas. So if you haven't seen that yet, I will leave the link in the description box below for you to go check that one out. So I believe this was the only product that I picked up that was in the sale. Everything else were full price, but that's okay. The next place I went to was Topshop. They had got a massive sale on. I don't think I've ever seen a sale as big as what they had. I went into Leeds. The one, my local Topshop was quite poor, but the one in Leeds, like, they filled the top part of the shop, so the first bit where you walk in is all women's, so they'd filled like the whole of that floor with sale, and then you go downstairs again and they had a few more saley bits down there, but I have been longing to get some leisure wear, like some joggers and a nice like matching top to go with it. I didn't manage to find a top, but I did get my hands on the joggers, so I just got these cute little jersey ribbed style ones. These are a dark grey, they're almost black, and I just got these, and then they go down to a little cuff at the bottom. I got them in a size 12. I was very reluctant at sizing up to the 14, but I just thought, like Ross says in Friends, I'm carrying a little bit of holiday weight right now, so when I do lose that, and then I am looking to lose a little bit more just before the wedding, but I'm not going to go into that because everyone's fine as they are. So yeah, I stuck with the 12, and these were £22, and they're quite thin, to be fair, so they won't keep you ridiculously warm, but yeah, they've just got the cute little waistband around here with like the drawstring too. So yeah, I love these. They're super soft as well. It's just a shame they don't have a top to go with them, but I will keep my eye out to see if they do have anything to go. And then finally I went into Zara. I love this place, but at December time it is hell on earth. We went in at okay time today. Like, I thought we'd missed most of the traffic from Boxing Day sales, but no, that place was horrendous. It was a huge jumble sale. There was stuff everywhere. There was like only one product of each, and it was just getting a bit too much. But I did see this dress. I saw this dress ages ago. I think it was around November time, and it was in a red fabric, and then I noticed that oh my goodness, what is she called? On I'm a Celeb, she wore it just before, Emily Atack, she wore it just before she went into the jungle, and I was like, oh my god, I need to get my hands on that because I'd already seen it. But then I went in today and I couldn't find it, but they had it in this black colour. So it is slightly different to that one, but it's almost the same. I did find the red one in the end, but I decided this one was the better one. So it is this muted, I would say muted animal print, only because it's more subtle colour palette, whereas the other ones are quite bright. But it's this cute little black, and it's more like a creamy beige colour, so it's a bit more muted. So it's got long sleeves. I think they're long sleeves. Or potentially just longer than 3/4 length, but I'll probably end up rolling them up. So they've got the long sleeve, and then they've got like 2 button detailings on the cuff, and then they've got the cute little frill around the V, and then it's quite a big oversized one, and then it's got like 3 different sections going down. I think it goes to just about my knees, which is an okay length, so I can wear this without ties, and I think it would look really cute with my boots that I got for Christmas too. So I just think these two in springtime would look really lovely with a bit of a tan as well, fake obviously. So I picked this up, and then it's just got a zip at the back, and this was £29.99. Again, not in the sale. It was from, it's called the Lucky Dress. It was upstairs in the TRF range, I believe it was, but it might have just been placed up there because of obviously the sales. And I did get this in a size small. I'm usually medium in dresses in Zara, but this is very oversized, so I think we'd like that. I didn't try it on because the changing rooms were hell, but I could just tell that the small would be more suitable for me. So I absolutely adore this. I've got a hen do to go to tomorrow, so I think I might wear this dress, but with more of a heeled boot, so I feel a bit more dressier. So that is everything that I picked up. I'm going to say in the Boxing Day sales, but I'm just going to say with the money that I got for Christmas. I hope you managed to find some great bargains out there. I'm sure there were some. I just wasn't really in the mood to just go hunting and cope with the maniacs out there. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week. Bye!